Have you ever rendered out a video and uploaded it to YouTube, but it looks all blocky? And to confuse matters more, it plays back totally fine on your timeline. Well, today I have some tips inside of DaVinci Resolve how you can optimize your exports so they upload to YouTube and play back just fine. What is going on, guys? Student Dave here. So good to see your faces. Welcome back to the channel. Now, if you're new here and you don't know what I'm about, well, I'm a photographer from London that now lives here in Los Angeles, and I make photo and video editing tutorials. So, if that sounds like something of interest to you, then please do consider subscribing. As I mentioned in the intro, it can be incredibly frustrating to see all of your hard work presented in such a terrible way on YouTube. In order to fix that, we're going to be diving into the Deliver tab inside of DaVinci Resolve, as well as taking care of some quirks inside YouTube. But before we dive straight into that and I give you all of the details, I need to get a couple of things off of my chest. Now, first of all, I am not a professional video editor, and I don't profess to know everything about YouTube. That feels better. Also, you might be aware from watching this video that I actually upload in 4K. You can see the little symbol down here in the bottom left hand corner. However, I don't actually film in 4K. I actually shoot in 1080p. Ooh, interesting, I hear you say. Well, it is, for two reasons. First off, I don't actually have reliable autofocus when I'm shooting on my Canon M50, and if I was to shoot in 4K, well, then I'd have a massive crop. Second of all, 1080p files are much smaller than 4K files. Smaller files, less hard drives. Okay, so how do I get a 1080p video to play back at 4K? Well, in order to show you that, I need to walk you through some steps inside of DaVinci Resolve. I'll show you how to do that, also how to make your videos come out better from DaVinci Resolve so they don't get compressed so heavily via YouTube. Alright, we're inside DaVinci Resolve now, and as you can see, we are on the Deliver tab right down here. So if we hover over this icon, we can see we are in Deliver. The first thing we want to do is give this thing a file name, so I'm going to say 4K secret source, like so. And then we want to change format from QuickTime to MP4. Now, the reason why we do that is YouTube actually compresses QuickTime much more than it will in MP4, so rendering out as an MP4 will basically give you free image quality back. Okay, the next thing, we want to tackle the upload in 4K. Currently, we are in 1920 by 1080 and we're on a 1080p timeline. So we're going to go over here, take this and drop it down to 4K. Now, obviously, this is quadrupling the resolution. However, when you upload to YouTube, it compresses 4K footage much less than it would 1080p footage. So although the image quality is less this end, when you upload to YouTube, it'll be much less compressed, therefore giving you better image quality. And I guarantee you, 99% of the people won't even be able to tell the difference. I even watch my videos back at 4K. I know I'm vain, but I can't even tell the difference. Okay, just one more setting to go over is quality. We want to take this from automatic to restrict to, and we want to take it off 8,000 kilobytes per second, and we're going to change this to 10,000 kilobytes per second. And that basically is all of the settings that we're going to do. So you come down here, add to render queue. It's going to give you a little warning that you're basically up-resing your footage, and that's fine. Just hit add, and then it'll dump it into your timeline, and you come over to here and you press render 1, and it will render out your footage. Now, fair warning here, it will take a little bit longer to render out 4K than it will 1080p because it has to do some up-resing along the way. And there you go, short and sweet from me. Well, guys, that is all from me. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any comments or questions, let me know down below. If you haven't already, please do subscribe and follow me on Instagram. I've been at Shooting Dave, and as always, guys, I'll see you in the next one. See ya. Wearing a hat this time, Dad, so you can't comment on my hair.